MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
We ain't tripping off no Cardinals, no Red Sox, no A's, no Tigers. It's all about that World Series ring.
Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Started from the bottom, now we in. Started from the bottom, now the whole team. Here, LA Dodgers, now we here. LA Dodgers, now the whole team.
Some say Dodgers, others say Dodgers. Win the World Series, baby, show your hooters. This is for y'all that think I caught the vapors. No, I've been down since Fernando Valenzuela. It's the young hog, Yasiel Puig. Come to the plate, get a city what it needs. Trying to make a scene at Chavez Ravine. One big swing to bring LA to ring. Bleed Dodger blue, Tommy Lasorda. I think I saw the old man walking on water. Hey y'all, I'm on Crenshaw with Clayton Kershaw. He got the Cy Young who wanna play ball. It got tragic, I called up Magic, and everybody know that Magic.
Max Scherzer will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So now here is Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 home. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees.
Ball.
Close, but just off the outside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. VR is retired, and there's 1 away. At the plate now is Brandon Nimmo. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Just underway here in Southern California. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Noah Syndergaard gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting third.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Cold strike 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. 2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. From the belt, the pitch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher.
2 on, 2 out, and that brings up Will Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Second and third, 2 away. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Two and 2. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch.
Ball 4.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. From the belt, the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
it's even now, 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, bases loaded. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Payoff pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He set the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into center field, line drive, base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Hero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Comes set and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in. So here's Cody Bellinger, chopped weakly to the left. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Now at the plate, here is Max Scherzer. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-0, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He's set. The 3-2. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Here's Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
That's the ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Pollock, the runner at third. Bellinger over at second. Scherzer at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1 now to Mookie.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit on the ground to third. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets nothing. Second inning set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First offering. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And he fouls this one off. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer, just a 1 for 12 career line. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 4-0. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
And the pitch. As he lines it out to center. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 6.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to second for Baez. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Striding in is Max Muncy. Worked a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. That pitch is out.
And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more from Game 1 after this. And here's Jose Peraza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Just a little bit
3-0.
off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
.30 pitch. And he
Nope.
lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
James McCann.
Next to hit is James McCann. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2
That's a
strikes.
tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Noah Syndergaard. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Scherzer comes set, coming at him with the 0-1.
1-1.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Peraza, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball that time.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
We got a full
Fastball
count.
laid
3-2.
off well below the knees.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. There's 1.
He's out.
Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Mets go down quickly. They trail here 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Here now is Will Smith. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1.
Watch out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number
1 ball,
2.
2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Peraza ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one down, no one aboard. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1.
We got 2 balls.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now a move over to first. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 2.
2-2 the count.
On the ground, a second for Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 4-0.